people are reckless. They are reckless. You know, it's a little shocking, a little bit. The kind of, you know, no self-awareness. I'm actually really, really lucky for like the fan base that I have, because when I look at a lot of, you know, the other artists and whatever that have like kind of a similar idea of a fan base, like a lot of time, like for the Beatles or like Justin Bieber or like those, you know, big deal people with big deal fans, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of violence, and it was a lot of kind of not caring about, you know, how they're getting to the artist. They're just kind of getting there, running and jumping on them or attacking them or like, you know, tackling them. And it's like, that's so like inhuman, you know? And I'm actually really grateful and lucky that the people that support me are really respectful people, but they're also rowdy, you know, in like the best ways. Because I love crazy people, like crazy ass, like going hard at shows and like wild as hell and like jumping and screaming. And, you know, I don't ever want anyone to act cool around me. It's like the most annoying thing in the world. Like, I don't hide how you're feeling.
Well, it's weird because people say, and they might be, I don't know, people, you know, my team and stuff, and people have said like that I could literally go out on the stage and lay on the floor for an hour and the audience would be perfectly fine with it. That's what they've said. Because it's, you know, there are some, those kids are amazing and they are just there to have fun. And it's like, they're not going to be mad at me. I want to be reachable to like everyone. Like if there are people waiting outside for me or you know, whatever, I go up to them and I run up to them and I hug them all. Like, or at least I try to, as much as possible without, like, it's not very healthy. I don't want people to have to pay to meet me, you know, like, I'm a human. Like, I'm equal to every single person in the fucking world. Like, nobody's better than me. I'm not better than anybody else. So I don't think I should be thought of as anything above anybody, because I'm not. Like, I just want to hang out with people. I know why I do it and why I love it. But why do these other people like it? It's, like, shocking to me. Why me? In the best way possible. Not like, oh, why me, poor me. Especially things that have been happening in this last week. Like, things that if I told my 12-year-old, 11-year-old self, like, and I feel like that's something people say a lot, like, oh, my 12-year-old self, if I told them that what I'm doing now, they'd be like, da-da-da. But it's like, I can't even almost fathom telling myself that then about anything that's been happening recently. And, like, my mom can vouch for that, because if I was told then about the things that have happened and where I'm at right now and, like, the things I've seen and the things I've done and the people I know and everything, like, I don't think I would be able to breathe, honestly. I don't think I would be able to breathe or move or do anything at all. I think I would be stuck and, you know, in half the best ways possible and pretty bad ways too, you know? I want to be the artist that I wanted to be a fan of. Like, not that I would be a fan of myself, but more like I want to give what I would want to get. And not in like a weird cliche way, like a literal way. Like, I want to be as reachable as possible, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be completely on another world. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get to meet her. I hate that. And I don't mean come to my hotel, follow me around the airport. I want to be able to just be like, you can go like this and you can grab me. You know, I'm not all the way on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because that's what I wanted and I never got that, you know, and especially growing up with not a lot of money. I couldn't go to concerts. I couldn't go to, you know, I couldn't go to a meet and greet. I couldn't get merch, really. I couldn't, you know, and that was normal. So it wasn't like, I'm not pitying myself at all, but it was like, I just want to be able to be the kind of artist that I would have sort of been able to get to.